Good morning, my fellow fabulous CEO SAHMs. Now this morning I wanted to give you a virtual school update and to share the journey with other non-moms. What I have noticed is there are women that view stay-at-home mom channels that are not yet mothers. Some are pregnant while others have no plans yet. I know this from the comments of many other stay-at-home mom channels that I have subscribed to, and it's very interesting to see. All to say that I will not only be sharing my journey with fellow CEO SAHMs, but future ones as well. So, as I have said before, the virtual school journey has been just that, honestly. It's been a journey. When my kids were in preschool, actually, my husband and I planned on homeschooling. We even had a door, as you can see here, put into the wall between our library room and another room so that I could easily homeschool. Now, I didn't end up doing so as planned at that time, as life did hit me a little too hard around the time that my kids went to elementary school. But the goal was always that for our family, and I never gave up on it, and I'm grateful that I didn't. You see, before COVID made virtual school the premier option for most kids, my son's teachers were already informed by us that they would not be returning, as my husband and I made homeschooling plans already for that year, 2020 to 2021. But then that's when COVID made it all easier. It was the best option for most students at that time, especially in the beginning. So, you guys, for our boys, halfway through the year, it has been an epic failure in all the best ways. Dealing with laptop issues, me not understanding the online aspects, missing assignments, our boys not fully adjusting and focusing to the teachers online, because as you guys can understand, that's where they normally played games, not school. So we are just now hitting a point where it's almost like clockwork, and it feels so good. Smooth sailing is almost there for us in our home. But I will admit, I've cried a few times in sheer frustration. I will say this, despite it not feeling like a total successful process on my end, I always kept in communication with their teachers, which helped me a lot in the process, so it wasn't like a total failure. But next year, our sons will be 100% homeschooled with no online teacher, which was always the plan for our family. So I'm really glad that this was a stepping stone to be able to test this out and to see if it's best for us, and I can honestly say that it is. But I do sympathize with all parents, with all moms out there that are stressed out, irritated, upset, angry, or feeling done with the virtual school, because it isn't for every parent or student. Now, I do applaud all SAHMs that have been doing this before COVID and are happily successfully slaying the homeschool game. You guys are my heroes. To all the non-parents that might be watching, I will end this broadcast really letting you guys know that when you have kids, if you ever do, you get the choice, and that is one of the most awesome aspects of parenting. There are options for all homes and lifestyles, and I love that. I will also say that every single bit of the mess, irritation, momentary WTFs are absolutely worth it. It doesn't feel like it in the moment, not at all. However, at the end of the day, at the end of the school year when your kids are graduating onto the next grade, and I feel like I can honestly say for all moms, at the end of our lives, we can look back and say it was absolutely worth it. Because the SAHM life seems to be only for tough mothers, but love is for all mothers. And we all have love in us to give our kids, their school process, and the hot mess of it all. But at the end of the day, it's still love. All right, SAHMs, let me get out of here, as I'm sure we both have things to do with the rest of our morning, and I hope the rest of your morning is a fabulous one. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 8 a.m.